Okay, let's go over a few things we need to do to set up Pixinsight. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to a file explorer, and you're going to want to create an astrophotography working folder like I've got here. Mine is on a separate hard drive outside of this. This one's for my operating system, and this one's just a storage drive where I have my astrophotography working folder. You'll want to select a fast hard drive. You can make it on any drive you want, but the fastest hard drive you have is going to be the best. All right, and then inside that folder, you'll see I have some of my objects that I've worked on in the past in here, and that's kind of where I save all my data. What you're also going to want to do is create a temporary folder, and within that temporary folder, you're going to want to create a bunch of folders just titled 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd make, up to 8, and you'll see what that's for here shortly. So now we're going to open up Pixinsight. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Edit, Global Preferences, and then you're going to go to Directories and Network. Now, here under Swap Storage Directories, you'll see I already have a bunch of them. And that's what those folders we just created are for. So you'll click Add, and then you'll go to your astrophotography working folder, and then temp, and then you're just going to add these in one at a time. You'll see it popped up here. I'm going to remove it because I don't need it, but you'll just add all those in, and once you've added them in, you'll click this circle right here, and that's going to save your setup. This is mine's a little bit more complicated than most people are going to need. So anyway, we'll close that out. The next step is we want to add a few scripts and processes that we don't already have. So to do that, we go to Resources, Updates, Manage Repositories. And you see these are all the default repositories. And so the ones we're going to want to add, I'll list these URLs when I upload the video. But let's see. Easy Processing Suite Repository. So the first one we're going to want to add, right, is this link right here. Once again, I will include that in the comments. So you'll just highlight it, copy it, and then back in Pixinsight, you'll click Add, and then Paste, and then click OK. And there's one more that we will need. And that is right here. So we will copy that and then click Add, click Paste, and click OK. All right, now we've added the repositories. We're going to click OK here. And we go to Resources, Updates, and check for updates. All right, so now you see we've got a whole bunch of updates here that need to be installed. They're all green checked. Best thing to do is just go ahead and click Select All anyways, and then click Apply. So if this pops up right here, Update Repository has no signature, just click Download it anyway. Okay, so they've all finished downloading. You'll see here in Updates, we've got update installation scheduled, so we can just close out of Pixinsight, and this little pop-up right here is going to come up, and you'll say, do you want to install the updates now? And then it has a check mark to restart Pixinsight. You'll click yes. Okay, so they have all been installed successfully. Next thing, we're going to go to process just to make sure that everything was installed right. So you'll go to intensity transformations, You'll want to see right here, generalized hyperbolic stretch. That's one of the processes that we added. And then you'll also want to go to script and see this easy processing suite right here with all these scripts added. And so now that those are there, we'll go to process, and then we will go to all processes, Starnet. So in Starnet, this tool is used to remove the stars from the image so that we can process nebulosity separately from the stars. But it doesn't come set up out of the box. You'll notice these two red circles. So what you'll do here is you'll go to this little wrench mark, click open, and then RGB weights file, grayscale weights file. We need to tell Pixinsight where these are. And so where they are for the RGB, we'll click the folder right here. And then you will go to your C drive, your operating system. And then in that, you'll go to Program Files, Pixinsight, and then Library. And you'll see right here, we've got these two weights files. So we're doing the RGB one. We'll click Open, and then Grayscale. We'll click this again, and it should go back to this folder. If not, just follow that same path that we did before, and then go to Mono, and then Open. And so now those are populated. You'll click OK, and you'll notice these green check marks popped up. Starnet is now ready to use. So we can close that out, and that concludes the Pixinsight setup video.